family. I can see everyone in here. Somebody just let me know if my sound is good. I don't know if anybody else is still here or not. I see you, Ack. What's up, Just Do Boxing? So nice to see you in here. I really appreciate you always joining. So I'm gonna look at something. Is my sound good, y'all? Just let me know. I'm just waiting for someone to possibly type in the chat and let me know that they can hear me. You good? Thank you, Jose. So, welcome back to Convos with Cam. I tried something different, y'all. I said, you know what? I'm going to try to see if it's a way I can also stream on X. So, I'm hoping that that worked out. I see the little checks at the top, but who knows? So, I just want to recognize Act that is here. I already recognize Just Two. So happy to see you. Troll Slayer, welcome back. Jose Diaz, so happy you could stop by. What's up, Insane? What's up? I don't know if I'm not getting your notifications or not, because y'all, you know, I enjoy watching y'all game. So I'll have to check that out. I hope I haven't missed any though, Insane. Hi, beautiful mommy. Hi. Yeah, it's been a minute since I did a live meditation video. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a different one on tonight. Insane. Don't you get tired of me saying stop picking? You probably talking about D-Man Jr. You're talking about he picking and he running from you. Daryl, what's up, family? Yeah, Daryl, we're going to do a guided meditation tonight. Y'all know anybody that's joined us before, you know what it looks like. It doesn't take long just to get us in that state. The difference in this one that I'm going to be coming from, I see you Insane. This one is for individuals. So, say you may go to sleep, right? And you sleep for a little bit and you wake back up. You go back to sleep and you're back up again. Some people have even told me that it's almost on the hour, every hour, or they'll sleep for 2 hours and they're back up again, right? I appreciate you, Daryl. And for anyone else that has enjoyed these live meditations, I appreciate you as well. I'm so glad that you can see and experience, you know, the benefit of such. So, not going to hold you long, y'all, because you, as well as myself, I want to go to sleep too. You know, I ain't trying to be up all night. So, first off, does anybody ever experience something as such as I was describing, where you go to sleep and you find yourself waking back up again throughout the night, almost like sometimes people may describe it as insomnia. Jose Diaz says, I have that problem. If I could sleep 6 hours straight, I'd be a very happy man. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. And so this one is to help with that, you know? Oh, really, Ack? Okay. All right. So I'm going to let y'all get settled in. I don't know where everyone may be at this time. Um, but for anyone who has not been here, I'm actually moving this around. Okay, let's get straight. There we go. I had to move my stuff around. All right. So for anyone that hasn't been here, um, you say be your son asking for a bottle? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's still a little different. So if he didn't want the bottle, you probably could sleep through the night. But I'm hearing what you're saying though. After sometimes you get up, then it can be hard to go back to sleep. So the first thing, because I don't want to assume everyone has been with us when we learned what deep breathing is, right? So when we're doing our breathing, Deep breathing, we're always breathing in through our nose. Thank you, Troll Slayer. And breathing out through our mouth, okay? Now, when I say deep breaths, that means when you breathe in through your nose, you are actually pulling that stomach back towards your spine. That's that deep belly breathing. And some of you may have read it somewhere, but that's what it looks like. That's all it is, okay? All right, let's get started, family. So, we've already said just how difficult it can be to go back to sleep, right? Relaxation is just going to be how to sleep after waking up because what we want to do is relax your mind and body once again. So, the script that we're going to be using on tonight, the goal is to attempt to help you calm your thoughts and just return your body to a sleepy, restful state. Okay? So, the biggest thing, we want to be comfortable. Well, that can look so different for all of us. Some of you, you may be lying down, you may be sitting up in a chair, you may be on your couch, but the important thing is to adjust your position. Okay? Adjust your position as needed so that way it can aid in you falling back to sleep or calming down so you can go to sleep, right? What people don't understand is that getting back to sleep is so easy. It's so easily attainable once the mind and our body relax, right? How many of you have slept several hours and you wake up still sleepy? It's because the sleep was not restful, if that makes sense. So we're going to start with our breathing together, okay? I want you to take a deep breath into your belly through your nose and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Remember, when we breathe out, we're letting it out like a sigh, you know, almost like when you get in and you take those work clothes off and you're like, "Phew," right? Okay. And so just continue to breathe in. Remember, breathing in through your nose and letting it out in a sigh through your mouth. I want you to continue to do that until you just become more and more comfortable with your breaths. Taking slow, calm breaths, y'all. Begin to feel your breathing start to relax you. It's nothing that you need to do right now besides just breathe calmly and just begin to drift, relaxing, breathing in and breathing out, noticing your breaths and just finding that comfort and focus on the calmness that you're currently feeling, that stillness, right? And allow yourself to relax. Distractions sometimes can get in the way, right? It's okay. Just get back focused and begin to relax, sinking deeper and deeper into this state of relaxation. I'm just going to allow you to just breathe. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Begin to see how slowly that you can release the next breath that you take. Breathe in deeply and now breathe out slowly, very slowly, prolonging this breath, relaxing. And when you finish breathing out, just begin to breathe naturally again. Keep breathing now, letting each breath occur naturally without any effort. Just find that pace that's comfortable for you. Feel your breathing becoming calm, slow, and easy. As you breathe out now, I want you to think of the word relax every time you breathe out. You breathe in through your nose, and when you breathe out, think of that word relax. I wonder what it would look like if we just even allowed our body to relax, feeling those shoulders relaxing, the muscles beginning to release their hold and constriction, your legs becoming still. They may even start to become heavy. Your feet may feel warm. Notice what you're feeling. Feel the warmth that spreads throughout your legs as they become warmer as well. Our arms just begin to get even heavier, feeling yourself sinking into the surface that you are lying on or sitting in, sinking deeper and deeper. Your whole body begins to feel that heaviness. Notice that. Feel that warmth in your hands growing warmer and warmer, beginning to spread up to your arms. Your hands and your arms are just becoming very heavy. And you just continue to breathe in and breathe out. Blink your eyes just a few more times if you want to. Noticing that your eyelids, they may start to become a little heavy as well, becoming heavier and heavier. And it almost feels good, so good to close your eyes, to rest your eyes, allowing your eyes to remain closed and relaxed. Notice that feeling of coolness in your forehead. Calm, cool, and relaxed. Smooth and free from that tension that you once felt before. Imagine that tension in your body flowing out through your fingers and your toes, beginning to just drain away. And with each breath, you can feel the tension leaving right out your fingertips and right out of your toes, simply just draining away. I want y'all to focus on that and notice it. Let's begin to allow our mind to drift just for a moment, not needing to focus or think on anything in particular, just drifting. As the tension continues to drain away and your body begins to relax. Notice that. Notice how we can actually begin to feel the tension as it flows to your hands and your feet and away, leaving only that feeling of relaxation. Notice this feeling that is left after the tension is gone. Notice it, that soft, warm, relaxed feeling. Your body continues to become heavier and relaxed, sinking down, down, deeper and deeper, back to sleep. Now I just want you to focus with me in your mind for a moment as we begin to count each breath. Breathe in, 1, out, 2. Breathe in and out, 3. Breathe in and out, 4. Breathe in and breathe out, 5. I want you to now just continue to count on your own, focusing just on the numbers, allowing these words to pass through your mind without needing to focus on any of them, just concentrating on the numbers. If you lose count, it's okay. Just begin again at 1 and just keep counting, focusing only on the numbers. Your body is so relaxed, so heavy, back to sleep, thoughts drifting, but turning back to the numbers with effort and intentionality, right? Because you are so tired, feeling very sleepy, hard to focus. Your mind begins to drift away, drifting back to sleep, bringing your consciousness back to the counting, focusing on the numbers. All other thoughts begin to drift away, pleasantly drifting, sleepy and calm, no longer to even focus. The numbers begin blending together. You may be losing count. You may even be too sleepy to count. Just relax. No need to count or even to focus. I want you to allow the sleep to simply overtake you, letting your mind drift off, drifting, drifting back to sleep. It feels so good to surrender to the heaviness of sleep. I want you to just imagine that beautiful place in your mind, a place of peace and serenity. So serene, so calm, a place that makes you happy, a place that is safe and quiet. Your body is like a feather now, floating now, just gently towards this peaceful land of sleep. Feel your body drifting back and forth, down and down, fluttering through the air softly. Now soon, you will begin to come into this restful peace and peaceful place, right? Yeah, that's what we want. We've gone so long without such, right? And to get back to this space where we can feel this peace, this restfulness, softly resting, sinking into that pleasant place, that comfortable space, drifting down and down. Anybody still here with me? Y'all know how I am. Once I do start meditations, I actually go back up at the end and speak to whomever I may have missed. Let's see. We have, the beautiful Tay Tay is here. So happy to see you, beautiful one. So happy to see you. Oh, that's awesome, Tay Tay. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ak. Yeah. Sometimes reading books, yeah, it can definitely help us to relax. What's up, Skills? How you doing? Welcome. Hoping you enjoyed this mindfulness meditation. Love you too, beautiful Tay Tay. Really, Daryl? Did you really say I'm barely conscious? Well, I'm going to take that as it was helpful. um, as always, when we do these mindfulness and relaxation techniques, you can always go back and replay it if ever needed. You know, it's not just a one and done, it's meant to help you, right? I got you, Daryl. You already know what you say in a good way. Yeah. So recycle them, if you will, right? You know, don't let it just be a one and done because sometimes it can prove beneficial to help our mind begin to relax and not wander as much. We all have busy days, and in that busyness, sometimes we can bring it home mentally. And so, therefore, I encourage you to engage in some of these relaxation techniques. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to touch that like button. Maybe share the video. Maybe share it with someone that you've been hearing about struggling with sleep at night or waking up during the night and not being able to rest, right? Be gentle with yourselves as we are all doing this thing called life for the very first time. Peace and blessings to all of you. Until next time, good night.